Hey all you fine folk in the YouTube comic book land, here to give you a video that I've been tagged in, and many of you have probably seen others videos, but it's mainstream comic book tag. So I got tagged by Jockus Nerdius, hard name to say. Anyway, so just quickly gonna go through what was tagged in here, just run down the list. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And at the moment I can't even think of who to tag, so I'll probably just look through everybody else's list and or on their video see who has already been tagged or whatever. So I will be PMing the people who I tag to show their book. So let's get on with it, make it quick and short, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So let's get on with it. So the first one is the favorite ongoing series with a main hero. And most of these questions, I just try to think of, what came in my mind instantly. So I'm thinking, favorite ongoing with one main hero I'm enjoying the most. It's got to be the book that it's always at the top of my reading pile. And that is the series Superior Spider-Man. So just to show you guys, here's an example. I have the awesome Lego variant of issue number 19. Just a great series, I think. I just really love it. The Doc, Spider, it's just really interesting, and I love the artwork, most of it being done by Humberto Ramos. Had a little fart there. But yeah, just great series. Always at the top of my pile. Always want to know what's going on with in the Spider-Verse as soon as that comes out. Next one is my favorite team. So instead of pulling out a comic book to show you guys for this one, I just wanted to show you guys a unique item that I have in my collection as it pertains to my favorite team. And my favorite team is going to be these guys, the Umbrella Academy. So I have this figure set here. Great box, as you see, it looks like an umbrella on the top, and when you pull it out, there's like the stick in the middle, so it actually looks like an umbrella. Musical notes all around it. But yeah, favorite team. So this book was put out by Dark Horse, and it was created by Gerard Way. I wish I could show you guys a little bit more, but I don't want to pull them out. But if you search my videos, you can see other Umbrella comic books. So you go to my channel, search Umbrella Academy, and you'll get up a bunch of comics on these. So, but one of the coolest figures in this team, one of the guys that I like the most is Space Boy here, and he eventually got hurt so bad he needed a body transplant. Puts him in this giant monkey. I don't know if he's like a space gorilla or something, but just freaking weird and awesome. I love it. His head on top of this I don't know, experimental gorilla. I don't know, it's just really wicked and weird. But interesting powers, mostly of alien origin, most of the team is, but a lot of mystery surrounding the team. You got Rumor, whose powers is basically whatever she says becomes reality. She's kind of like Scarlet Witch. She's altering reality, things like that. So it's just really interesting. Time Traveler, stuff like that. So just really wicked team created by, if I didn't already say, Gerard Way, Gabriel Ball artwork, and Gerard Way is mostly a singer. Well, he's the lead singer for My Chemical Romance, and he put out definitely really a wicked comic. So far there's 2 series, and I know there's been talk. He put out some other comic book afterwards too. I think it's out already, or it's just coming out. But then also been talks about a 3rd series for the Umbrella Academy. So yes, that's my favorite team. Next, favorite hero. Of course, you guys are going to know who this is, or I guess you can say an anti-hero, hero, whatever. But my favorite hero, of course, is Wolverine. And a beautiful retailer and sent a variant here for you, the Canadian flag variant of Wolverine Origins #2. I mean, who didn't see that one coming, of course, right? But Beautiful comic book to show off there. And to go along with that, who is my favorite villain? I mean, if my favorite hero, you might think that my favorite villain is within the same universe, and yes, it is. So, got here the first appearance of Sabretooth in Iron Fist number 14. So Sabretooth, really cool. And soon he's going to be featured again in the Origin 2 story of Wolverine. So that'll be pretty cool. See more about the more about the past of Sabretooth. That'll be really cool. Next one up is a question about which is your favorite out of the two main comic book companies. And to that I say Marvel or what? Favorite event. This one event really got me back into kind of events, and also doing some collecting too. It was very hard for me to collect, and I was either very rarely going to a comic book shop, or I didn't have the means as much to get the comic books I wanted to. And when I started out, getting all those comic books I wanted, finding ways to get those books, either by traveling to a store or online. Anyways, this is one of the first events I picked up, and it was so amazing. I loved it. They even came out with an animated movie based on it. And that here is Planet Hulk, which the Planet Hulk banner. Planet Hulk began in issue number 92, but there are a few issues before issue number 92 here, where the Illuminati basically, which included like Mr. Fantastic and the Iron Man, decided to blast Hulk into space, and they were going to go, at first, blast him off into a planet without any, civilization or anything like that, but it went off course. But they tricked him into helping them with a spaceship that kind of went rogue or whatever. The AI in it went rogue. So they sent Hulk up there, but it was a trap. Got him in the spaceship, blasted him off, but he went off course. He actually went to this different planet instead. And so this Planet Hulk was amazing. And then the following event, which was just great, a beautiful follow-up to it, World War Hulk. So right from issue 92 to the end of World War Hulk, it was just amazing. One of the best events I've ever read, I think. So on the other spectrum of that is your least favorite event, and I just got to think of the least favorite event, the one that popped up in my mind right now. It's a current event, just ended a while ago, but that is X-Men Battle of the Atom. Even though here's this beautiful variant, which I mostly got the series for, is the variants that came in it. I'll try to get a little more light on there. X-Men Battle of the Atom. And so this one, to me, was just really kind of goofy. So these other X-Men come, these evil X-Men, say, we got to send these original X-Men to the, back to the past because, there could be time travel consequences, basically. And then in the end, nothing happens. They don't get sent back. They can't get sent back. And it's, oh, gee, we can't get sent back. I wonder why. And then that's about it. For me, you'd have to follow up, and it leaves this big mystery for how long. I'm not going to follow the series of All New X-Men for, a year or 2 years to figure out frickin' why these original X-Men, can't get back to their original time. It was just stupid. To me, it had no ending. It was stupid in that way. I don't know how else to explain. And then Boo-hoo, Jean Grey come back. Oh, do you know how powerful I am? Oh, I could ruin everything. You gotta go back. Boo-hoo. It just... This event bugged the heck out of me for that. Okay, so the next one... This is probably going to be a shocker, and the first one I show you guys, you're going to be like, what? But just hold on, I'll explain. Which is really easy explanation. My... comic book that I'm still picking up, but which is my least favorite. My least favorite comic book that I'm still picking up is The Walking Dead. Simple reason, I'm not reading it. I'm so far behind. I've only ever watched or read the first 6 issues, which was the first graphic novel. Haven't read anything else. I'm not caught up. My wife is. This is where she is currently. So it's my least favorite because I'm not even reading the series. But I'm loving the TV show, and eventually, I'm so behind on reading a lot of other of my comic books I'm collected. It seems like just a very giant task to be able to handle that. So that's why I'm not caught up on The Walking Dead. There's so much to catch up on. Next is the... Oh, I can't read my scribbles here. Okay, the book that most don't read, that I'm picking up, that I enjoy, that most people probably don't read, and that is the Hellboy series and perhaps the BPRD series. Although I haven't, for money reasons, I haven't been able to pick up BPRD for quite a while, but I've definitely gotten the Hellboys. I've only maybe seen 2 other people in the community, one being Travis, Oddfellow Thoughts, who is collecting Hellboy. And just recently, the Barbecue Forever, I know he put Hellboy and BPRD on his pull list too. But great series, love it. Great artwork, you know, this current one here by Mike Mignola, Dave Stewart. Really beautiful stuff. Okay, Mike Mignola's Hellboy universe is amazing. And last question, hopefully my phone doesn't give out on me before then, but favorite jail, and of course, since I like Marvel, I'm going to be picking the Marvel universe. And I'll just mention three of my favorites because I've really never thought about the Raft, or not the Raft, about the jails in the Marvel universe. But 3, the ones that I like the most and ones that I can pick out in some of the stories that I do like. So, as I just mentioned, the Raft. That was a pretty cool jail, and currently in the Spider-Man universe, it's housing, or it's his base of operations, basically, and he calls it Spider Island 2. So that's the Raft. Next is the Big House, which is really cool because it was created by Hank Pym, and as you might guess, as being created by Hank Pym, it's small, using Pym particles, shrinking it, and it's this portable prison, shrinking down, you know, the villains, putting them in there. That's just a really neat one, and I imagine very incredibly hard to escape from, and just really neat. One of the biggest jails used in also one of my favorite, or one of the exciting events that happened during Civil War is the Negative Zone prison. That's really neat too. Very hard to escape from. Very, I don't know. I think that'd be a pretty scary prison being set out in the Negative Zone, and funded by people like, you know, Mr. Fantastic and Tony Stark. Pretty scary one, and they were using it during the Civil War to house unregistered heroes. For me, that seems like a pretty creepy prison, and probably a very well known prison in the Marvel universe. So there you go. That's that for you guys. My Main Street comic book take, and I'll PM those who I want to take. So talk to you guys soon. Bye.